In this video, we are going to show you how new hires can be pulled from Paylocity into Jira using OnLink, which is the application from Onward. From OnLink, we will first set up a webhook. I'll come back to this and show you the configuration. And when the webhook is successful, you should see a new issue get created. I have a filter here that pulls in all recent issues. So first, let's go to Paylocity. This is our sandbox. And let's add new employee. So I'll select the location and use some of the default values. So here we have, I'm going to add John Smith, put a random SSN. Paylocity defaults the employee ID. We'll leave it at that. Leverage these defaults and come down here to select autopay as well as filing status. That should be it, I believe. Let's see if I can add it. Yes. So employee ID 1562 and the name is John Smith. Okay. So that new employee was added successfully. Now it takes a couple of seconds for Paylocity to send the webhook. Let's look at the webhook configuration here. So this is OnLink, the application where you set up the webhook information from Paylocity. So you can select Paylocity from the system. We support several other systems as well. You can select whether you want to create an issue type or a request type when Jira and OnLink receives that webhook notification. And you can also set up a bunch of field level mapping. And the webhook URL that you see here, this is the one that you copy and configure in Paylocity. So now let's look at job logs to see if we receive the notification. Whenever we get a notification from Paylocity, we log that message that we received it and then proceed to create the Jira issue. Okay, so we just received it a few seconds ago. We started processing the incoming request and also completed it. So now let's go to the issue navigator. Search again, we should see an issue here and you will see the Paylocity inbound John Smith, which is the first and last name, and the worker ID is 1562. If I click on this, I will see the same fields also mapped. So the worker ID and the first name and last name. Employee email was probably null. That's why it did not get mapped. But any additional fields can also be mapped using the webhook configuration in OnLink. This is how the webhook can be set up for real-time notifications from Paylocity. Whenever an employee is hired or terminated, you get that information instantly within Jira through the use of OnLink application.